Who is in my trash can? Nancy was in my trash! How dare you? Hi everybody, welcome back to Rags to Riches Rent Edition. We left off last episode with our upstairs neighbor being in a fury, and it looks like she still is, so that's kind of terrifying. Oh, she's coming into our house. Oh, please don't destroy our stuff. A rampaging werewolf cooking in our kitchen was not very high on the list of ways I thought this episode would start. But okay, I mean, I guess she's not destroying anything, she's just cooking. I can fight the werewolf. Oh my gosh, because it's neighborhood brawl day, I can fight the werewolf. Do it. This is amazing. Fight her, Rosemary. You got this. You can win. Yo, Rosemary won the fight. Great job. Oh, and that definitely decreased our tenant relationship. But you know what? I don't care. That was amazing. All right, well, let's get ready for the day then. I can't believe she's just having fury while watching the TV. Okay. So someone pointed out in the comments of my last video that I really should have my recycling stuff under a roof. So I'm gonna do that. I'm also gonna move the easel. And there we go. Nice and sheltered. I mean, at least her and the werewolf are chatting and getting along now. Okay, her needs are good and she doesn't have work today. So let's start the grind. We need to weed some of these plants, and then I think water them, and then maybe we can sell them. I like how Gretchen's just raging, but she wants to come watch us garden. She's so social. This is like strangely on brand. Whoa, excuse me. You can't have my mushrooms. They're my mushrooms. Rude. Can you believe it? All right, let's go dumpster diving. Oh, there's nothing in the dumpster. All right, well, I guess let's not go dumpster diving. Maybe we can fabricate something? We could make some chairs. Let's do that. Let's make a living chair. Wow, Luna made a drawing while I was over here. That's quite good, actually. And then did I get the living chair? I think that would have gone in my household inventory, right? Yeah, that's not bad. That's pretty good, actually. All right, we'll just keep it in there for now. I mentioned this last episode, but I'll mention it again. My goal is to get as much money as I can by Wednesday so that when I get their rent, I can kick them out, redo the apartments to make them better, and then bring them back in. Oh, we have some trash. Let's recycle it. Very good. Then I think I'll have her cook so she can put the trash in the dumpster. Or we can just clean out the spoiled food ourselves. Nice. All right, we got some dye, and that's apparently it. Okay. Another comment was saying that the longer I wait on a lot, in theory the dumpsters should fill up, but I guess I don't know if that's all lots or just like community lots. Oh, we have a friend here. Come say hi. Oh, she left. Oh, well, that's kind of rude. Okay, don't say hi. Bye. I think I'll go back to the landfill lot and we can fabricate there and maybe use their dumpster too. I definitely thought there was a fabricator here, but at least the dumpster is full. We can work with that. Jeffrey, you better not steal my trash from me. You have too much money as it is. You do not need to be here rooting through the trash. Jeffrey, go away. Ooh, she got a bed and some recycled materials. Very good. All right, we've emptied out the dumpster, and I'm gonna recycle what we found. Oh, we did not get very much from that. I guess let's go home. That was a bit of a bust. She's feeling really icky, so I'm gonna have her shower, and then I'll have her make something before we go to bed. I really need her to get her maker skill up so we can make like a bed or something. But for now, we'll just make another living chair. Wow, okay, it just sprayed me with paint. Then let's make an end table. Oh, I don't have enough bits and pieces. Okay, fine, let's go to bed. It's the next day, she's working on her needs. Gretchen is still a werewolf? Why is Gretchen still a werewolf? How long does this rage thing last? We have a decent amount of money, so I'm thinking about buying Rosemary a computer. If I put it in this common area, that should improve the conditions for everyone else as well. We have a lot of money, let's get a nice computer. Or at least nicest than the bare minimum. Then I think I might order her some parts that she can use to recycle, because they're not that expensive. Although I don't know how many bits and pieces they give her, so this might not be worth. But we'll try it. We'll see how it goes. I wonder if we can socialize with the werewolf to get our social up. Oh my gosh, they're hugging. That is amazing. That is so pure. Did it get her social up though? Oh, she hasn't tried yet. Oh, they just hugged for no reason? It wasn't part of the interaction I queued up. That's cute. All right, then let's go recycle from inventory. All the parts we just bought. It's not a ton of bits and pieces, but I think it might be enough to at least make that end table we were trying to make. I was wrong. Oh well, I can make a rug at least. I saw someone recommend putting the tablet through the recycler, so I'm gonna buy a couple of those and see if that's good. 144. For sure we can make that end table now. And she got level 3 fabrication. We can make a dresser now? Do we have enough resources? We do. Oh, okay, I don't think that went very well. She just got thrown out by the machine. Oh, it looks like we got our bits back though. Let's try again. Success! Alright, we're getting a lot of like beige furniture, which is not my favorite, but I don't really want to commit to a color scheme yet with the dyes. So we'll just start with this. I saw another thing saying that it was worthwhile to craft sculptures and then recycle those. So we can try that. I never did check if that computer raised the conditions. No, it didn't. Rent is the same, unit rating's the same. Oh well. I had her make some sculptures, let's see if that worked out well. An elephant, a dragon, and a stallion. Bruh, that's barely anything. Like I can't even afford to make another chair. Alright, tablets it is. I'm getting impatient waiting for the dumpster to fill up. See, that's a good amount of bits and pieces. And now she's too uncomfortable to work. Okay, fine. Come take care of your needs, I guess. We can use the trash from her dinner to help populate the dumpster. All right, time for work. I'm sorry about how lonely and how tired you are. We can fix that when you get home. All right, she's home and she made $203 and bills is $344. So that's fantastic. Wow, Gretchen is still rampaging. Will she ever stop? I assume so, right? Like, they don't just rampage forever. Look how sad she is. Come on, let's go visit your tenants. It'll be fine. I did some Googling, and apparently a lot of people have been having a glitch where the werewolf townies don't change back into their regular forms. So I think I might just force Gretchen back into normal form. Alright, Gretchen's back. Did Luna just give me a recipe for fabricated electronic parts? That's cool. Let's spout memes to Gretchen. I think she'd like that. Then I'll do some inspection and maintenance while I'm here. Then we need to go home and have her sleep. Alright, inspection and maintenance done. Time to head home. If she passes out, I realize that was my own fault. Please don't pass out. I can't really do much until I can renovate the apartments. So I think I'm just gonna speed through until she gets paid rent, and I'll pop back in if anything interesting happens. But just assume that I'm just fabricating stuff. Oh, speaking of something interesting happening, literally like a second later, we got an insect infestation. In my unit! Oh, that's nasty. Oh, this is disgusting. She's angry. I would be angry too. This many cockroaches? Absolutely disgusting. Why is the stomping not counting? I'll just deploy a fumigation device. It's not that much money. Great, and the unit rating went up. Did that count as an emergency event? No. That was interesting. Back to the fabrication grind. All right, we're back. Rosemary is just kind of having a rough time, and I feel a little bit bad, but it's Wednesday, so we should get paid rent today. Oh, look, she's in a great mood now. Her social is really low, so I think after she gets back from work, I'll have her invite some friends over. Let's invite over Yasmin. She's tried to come over like several times, and I always just ignore her, but we can be friends. We could become best friends! Sure! The conversation's flirty, but Rosemary and Jade are kind of already a thing, so I don't know if I want them to date. This is definitely helping her social need though, so that's great. Her social's in the green, that's good. We can get some food now. I'm surprised we haven't gotten our rent payment yet. Alright, she's in bed. Yeah, according to the internet, I should have gotten paid rent already. So that's actually really annoying. Well, dang it, I still wanted to make new apartments today. Maybe I'll just get money from painting. This is really frustrating though. Like, the whole point of this challenge is to make money through rent. And the rent has just been consistently unpredictable and glitchy. And I know I'm not the only one experiencing this. And she's tense, so she won't even paint. It's from her fear. She has a fear of a dead-end job. She got it in one of the first episodes. I'm just gonna buy her Fear Be Gone so we can move on. Oh, I don't actually know which fear it's from, but let's get rid of one of them and see if that helps. Yep, that helped. I'm just bummed, because this is supposed to be the For Rent Let's Play, and it's ended up being eco-lifestyle and painting most of the time. Okay, I'm being dramatic. We got rent. We just got rent on Thursday? I don't know. But okay, cool. We got rent. Not as much as I wanted, but that's enough. That's fine. I think we can make new apartments now. Oh, especially with this masterpiece? Yeah. All right, let's build! Hey guys, Editor Shasha here. This ended up taking so much longer than I expected, so we're gonna switch into speed build mode for a little bit. I severely underestimated how much money I would need for what I was envisioning, so this is actually attempt 2. I cut out attempt 1 entirely, because honestly it was kind of ugly, and then the unit ratings were even lower than what they were in the first place, and like, this was supposed to be an upgrade. So I started over with more of a townhouse style that I thought was really cute. You can see I'm still overestimating my budget. I've made room here for 3 units, even though I only have 8,000 simoleons, because I really wanted to get a new tenant. But at the end of the day, I decided it was better to make the current tenant's residence better and get that unit rating up rather than have multiple really crappy rentals, you know? So we're going with a pretty classic townhouse setup. Long, skinny. I used this really colorful brick from high school years because it has a ton of beautiful swatches that match without being too samey, and I really like how they look together. I added a lot of windows because that's pretty typical for townhouses, but I didn't put any on the sides because I was already starting to realize I did not have enough money for this. Honestly, it was a bit of a reach to even make these 2 stories, but I do actually end up furnishing both stories for both units. And any moment now, I realize I'm in over my head and delete the 3rd unit. Also, if you notice in my household inventory that I have a bunch of furniture that you don't recognize, it's from that first attempt. I bought a bunch of beds, tables, dressers, that kind of thing, for my first attempt. Then I entered live mode so I could check the max rent, but items depreciate in The Sims once you exit build mode and go into live mode. So if I completely bulldozed the lot, I wasn't going to get all of my money back. And I was going to end up buying a lot of the same items anyway, so I just kept them in my inventory. It took me a while to figure out the layouts in here. The stairs just take up so much room. Honestly, I thought about putting in a ladder for a second. second. And no matter how you put the stairs, I always seem to end up with an awkward gap underneath them on the first floor. And I usually like to make that gap part of the bathroom so I can fit the toilet there. And that was my plan here as well. Another thing I want to mention while editor Shasha is here is that while I was watching and editing the first part of this video, I could not believe how many tablets I bought just to put into the recycler. Truly, what was I thinking? I spent thousands of dollars just to get 500 bits and pieces? For what, 2 dressers? That's insane! If anyone has any advice on how to better grind bits and pieces, I am all ears. Because I really like the idea of Rosemary making her own furniture, but at this point it's just been more cost effective to buy normal furniture. I don't know, I feel like I'm going insane. So any advice y'all have would be really appreciated. So at this point the layout of the downstairs is pretty much finalized. I'll go back later and make it pretty, but for now let's look at the bedrooms. I saw this theory online and I totally vibe with it that Luna and Gretchen are based on Wednesday and Enid from the Wednesday show. So I took a lot of inspiration from that for these 2 bedrooms. Gretchen's is very pink and light, whereas Luna's is a lot more dark and vampire-y. I know Wednesday's not a vampire, but Luna is, so it tracks. I didn't realize this until later on in the build, by the way, but Gretchen's door just opens into the abyss. Like there's not a landing for her to get into her room. I do fix that later, don't worry. This is where I put most of the furniture that Rosemary made, by the way. Like they both got those dressers I mentioned earlier. Luna gets the end table and the lamp we made. And I put that rug in one of the living chairs downstairs. It doesn't really match the vibes, but it honestly didn't clash as much as I thought it would, so that's neat. Our budget is getting dangerously low, by the way, and I've used most of the furniture from the first attempt already, and we haven't even started furnishing Rosemary's unit. So I was starting to sweat here. I went through and finished up the wallpaper and flooring and adding some last little bits of decor, and then I went into live mode to check the unit rating and max rent to make sure that I was on the right path. And fortunately, the unit rating went up to 3 stars, and the max rent increased as well. So even though I was getting really frustrated at how challenging this was, it looked like it was actually going to pay off. Finally, we started Rosemary's unit. Now, the 2 units are the same size, but one has 2 Sims and the other just has Rosemary. So I actually decided for Rosemary's unit to just be the top floor. The bottom floor became a community space. So that's where I put the fabricator, the easel, some computers, a chess table, just some amenities that could be used by everyone that could hopefully improve the rating and max rent. And then upstairs is Rosemary's living area. I gave her a real bed this time instead of that weird debug one from Eco Lifestyle. And I also fixed Gretchen's door at this time. At first I wasn't sure how to do the layout for Rosemary's upstairs. At first I was thinking she could just have a massive bedroom, but then I realized she's not sharing a kitchen and living space with her tenants anymore like she used to, so I had to make sure and give her that. I also gave her a bigger bathroom than she used to have, with a tub this time, and then I made a kitchen with a little dining table and chairs in that octagonal alcove that I think uses the space really well. I also added a bathroom downstairs. I put it in that little weird spot under the stairs like I was mentioning earlier. Again, it's in a public area, everyone can use it, and I think in the future I want to add back in that 3rd unit on the side, and so hopefully a bathroom in the community space might just boost everyone's rating. It's at this point that we officially ran out of budget when I wasn't even able to tile the bathroom floor, so I real quick went back into live mode and had Rosemary do a few paintings. I cut it out of the speed build, but Rosemary actually got level 2 of fame. She's a rising star now. With that boost of cash, we got our bathroom tiled, I added wallpaper and flooring everywhere else, and the build was done! I'll hand you back to past Shasha and Rosemary now, and we'll continue. Who is in my trash can? Whatever. That took so much longer than I thought it was gonna take. Let's try and get Gretchen and Luna moved back in. The max rent is 300 though, that's great. And I want the lease length to be only 1 day. Great, okay, they're still here. I was so worried they weren't gonna be an option anymore, but they're here, good. $239 is still not a bad rent. Alright, so I think we're gonna end off there for now. Wait, Nancy was in my trash! How dare you? That is very rude, Nancy. Oh no, I forgot the dumpster. Okay, well as I was saying, I think I'm gonna end it here. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to see more of Rosemary's landlord journey. And as always, have a lovely day. Bye!